Hello beautiful people, this is your girl Shy. I am back with another video. So today's video is going to be a part 2 to my other one about the different kinds of locks. I'm going to kind of be talking about the pros and cons to the most common methods that are used to start locks. So if you are interested, which I know you are, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. Let's get into the video. So once again, got my handy dandy notebook. Gotta rip the pages off, and we're gonna get into it. The pros and cons to the most common starter lock methods. So that's gonna be your twists, your braids, your coils, interlocks, and also your instant locks. Now, of course, there are other methods that can be used, you know, like the sister lock one, but I will go deeper into the sister lock one when I do my comparison on the differences between micro locks and sister locks. That will be coming up soon. Okay. So let's start with twists. Twists are really good for those who have like a highly textured, kinky hair, but it can be used on all hair textures. It also provides a good solid foundation, and if you crave like thickness to your locks, it's going to provide that nice thickness too. And you can also, you know, maintain it with palm rolling, interlocking, you know, which comes in handy. Cons for twists, there aren't really many. It's really just the pattern. So it may take some time for your pattern to kind of disappear and for it to look like a complete lock. In the beginning of your journey, if you have like a soft texture kind of hair, it may unravel a bit, but other than that, those are the big cons to having twists. So the next method is going to be braids. Braids are good for any texture. All that was recommended was that you have like 5 inches of hair to start it. For those who are soft textured, it may struggle with unraveling. Braiding is alternative. It can also set you up for interlocking, just like with the twist. The only thing is it may take 6 months to 2 years just for that braid pattern to go away, and also it may give more of a flattened appearance versus that circular lock shape that we're used to seeing. Next, we're going to get into the coils. Okay, you're able to have uniformity in your locks. They also create a good like pencil size. So this is what the size that you see like majority of people with locks having. It creates that nice pencil size look. It also gives you that lock look the quickest, so it locks up faster than the other methods that I mentioned before, which comes in handy. The only thing is, or the only things, if you have soft textured hair, it'll be quick to kind of become disheveled. It's very sensitive to water, so like when you're shampooing, you have to focus more so on the roots because it can cause the coil to come out. Next, we're gonna have interlocking. So interlocking is also great for those with soft textures, right? It's going to keep that lock intact, and they use different tools to pretty much pull the ends through the roots, and it provides more of a solid foundation. It's great for those who want to maintain locks with just interlocking. It's for those who have active lifestyles, who not really trying to do too much. You can go like 6 to 10 weeks without interlocking your hair. Also, a good thing is it's not sensitive to water. So once you get it interlocked, like you could go and play in a pool or something, and it's still gonna have that niceness. It's not gonna unravel like if you got a retwist, which with the other methods you can get palm rolled or retwisted as your maintenance. But when you're getting it interlocked, you really don't have to worry about that. Cons to it is it can take even more than 2 years for them to fully mature. Also, you may notice a lot of more swelling with this one because the insider interlock is kind of building, so the internal part of the lock is forming, so you'll notice some swelling before it shrinks back. But other than that, you have interlocks also. But just like with the other methods, you just have to be careful who you're going to. Make sure they know what they're doing just for the health of your hair. And that's what getting retwists, retightenings, interlocks, whatever. That's key. Right, so next is instant locks. The pros with instant locks is you don't have to go through the ugly phase. Like, you get the crochet and you pretty much have your lock established the day that you get them. Okay, you can also get lock extensions added to it. You don't have to worry about that messy look so much. Bam, you got your locks instantly, y'all, immediately, ASAP. Okay, I'm being extra. But yeah, some of the cons are, like, if you got the lock extensions, then if you wanted to color your hair, then you would literally have to cut out the extensions. When it comes down to that, also process. So, not saying that it's not a process or a journey, because it is still a lock journey. You're not going through the motions, all of those stages of maturity, and it's a different kind of process, so it may not be similar to everyone else who's locked, so it can be a little bit isolated. However, do what works for you. Okay, last but not least, I'm gonna say freeform or organic, however you want to call it. Okay, this is for my freeformers. This is the ultimate, I would say, hair freedom. Yes, you get hair freedom definitely with the other methods, but this one is like complete hair freedom. And what it is when you pretty much start your locks by, you can wash your hair and just kind of let it naturally mat and form it on its own parts. You can start off with using like a curl sponge or something, or you can kind of do coils with your fingers to kind of get the process started. You're not separating at the roots, you're not getting it retwisted. You are literally letting your hair do its thing, or letting it do whatever it want to do. You are not manipulating it to look a certain way or whatever. You're letting your locks do their thing. Okay, the con to that is you don't know how it's going to turn out. Like, it's a different kind of process, right? You're not constantly getting it retightened or separated. So it's truly, what I would say is trusting the process. You gotta trust the process. You gotta have patience, because it's pretty much unknown, and you have to be willing to go through all those stages. But in itself, it can be a quite spiritual or just a quite beautiful journey, and you can learn a lot about yourself. Alright guys, so that concludes this video on the most common, methods used to start your locks. Feel free to do more research, but this kind of give you a general overview of the pros and cons to them. You really can't go wrong. Just go with whichever one you believe fits you, and also maybe the look you're going for and the lifestyle you're going for. I wish you luck on your journey. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching again, and have a good day until the next video.